Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united, where we all meet.
I'm so excited for this one.
I feel
Me
like
too.
we haven't done this in a week. It's
Odd. It's like that's what we do.
Haha.
it's a knee slapper.
I was gonna smack my.
But my finger slipped. That's my bad.
Ah,
We haven't done this in a week. I'm rusty.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Whatever.
it's rough.
Hello,
Fun.
everyone. Welcome back to another weekly episode with the Fandom Fusion podcast. I'm Rob. With me is Cassie and Chris, as always.
Yo,
So we're excited about this one. First, let's do the. We did a little structure rebuild, so if you guys like how this one. I almost said rolls off the tongue, and that's not right because we're speaking.
just goes.
Yeah. If you like how this one goes, let us know. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. I kind of understand the comment now.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's in your head.
Yep.
it's stuck there.
I don't like it.
Just open your eyes wider.
Smile real big and just look like you're
Don't
right.
smile.
That's funny.
So we got some news for you. We're going to talk about why we have all these Funkos in the background. And we're also going to talk about the new solo leveling movie that just came out Thursday?
Thursday.
Was it there? I think it just
Yeah.
came out Friday.
No. Its release date was Friday, but the early
They had the
showing
early
is
showing.
Thursday.
Okay.
Um,
Well, thank you.
Thanks
thank
for
you
the follows. Thank you.
Thank you, Kai. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You.
Oh my goodness.
I will not get used to that.
Yeah,
There was
that's so funny. We need to change that.
I can't help
No,
but laugh.
I feel like we full commit now.
Yeah,
I might even turn the volume back up.
Oh no.
I mean,
Please.
it's just extremely loud. Oh yeah. I might put speakers up, make us all just full dive
As
into
long as
it.
it's not Chris's. Go.
Gone.
And now I'm uncomfortable. We were having a good time. Now I need I feel like I have to go talk to somebody.
I'm telling you, that
Nope.
needs to be it. Just Hisoka saying "gone" has to be our follower thing.
No, I don't want to feel creeped out by people following us.
Yeah.
I do.
So yeah, we're gonna when we talk about the solo leveling movie, just a heads up now, I will repeat it right before we go into it, but we are talking about everything. We're too excited. The books are out. If you want to avoid spoilers, hate to see you go, but
We'll be here though.
we're gonna talk about it all. This is fantastic. We saw it late last night. We didn't even get a chance to talk to each other about what we thought. So this is going to be all fresh take right off rip.
Absolutely.
It's still in theaters, so recommend going to see it too.
Just today though.
Is
Yeah.
it only today?
Yeah, only today.
Dang.
What? It ends today?
It
It's
was a
Thursday.
3-day thing. That's it.
Well, technically 4.
Yeah, 4 with the.
I didn't know it was a weekend thing only.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, neither did I.
Oh, I'm
That's
glad we went when we did.
Yeah.
Because
Why do you think I was pushing for it so much?
Dude,
with
I
Cassie?
I don't know how I got there so fast. I booked it. What?
We don't talk about breaking the law on the
I
podcast.
wasn't breaking the law.
wasn't breaking
I was
the
doing
law.
the speed limit all the way there and hitting no
Exactly.
traffic.
And what did that speed limit sign say?
Cassie, you should start with your news.
Yeah.
Before
I
we
got
completely
you.
derail and I'm getting phone calls.
Is it your
And we also
FBI
have
agent?
some Funko Pops. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you
Appreciate
for the
it.
follow.
I have
Every
some.
time.
I took advantage of the Black Friday sales with Chalice Collectibles.
Sponsor us.
God, I wish.
Yeah, I know.
And got 2 boxes of mystery signed Funko Pops from them, so that'll be fun. We'll open those.
At this point, I'm pretty sure you guys sponsored them.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, he doesn't buy them. I'm sponsoring them.
What do you mean? I just bought a bunch of Funkos from them.
Oh,
Did you get the pack?
I did.
when you
Nice.
by the way,
That's what's up.
when you texted us, when I said he already knew it all, he's literally driving. He goes, the Dragon Ball collection, $170.
Oh, you had already bought it?
He's like, already
Savage.
bought it. I know I did it. And
Dude.
he was like, no shame. I was like, where'd you get the money? That's what I want to know.
You know all the candy you've been wanting? No, saved it.
Yeah,
Literally.
I've been buying her candy too. So
It's literally
he's gotta,
stacking up.
He's got to, make sure he's good in with the wife before he goes and buys all these.
I asked Chris for one bag of candy yesterday, and he came home with 3 or 4 and
yeah.
then bought candy at the movie
So I'll let
theater.
you know, he bought more Funkos.
Yeah.
Like, how many
No.
bags of candy? 4. All right, so you got 8 Funko Pops. Got it.
Yeah.
Just start doing the math.
Guy math. That's what that
Hilarious.
is.
That's fantastic. Gets us out of trouble all the time.
But rolling into news.
Yeah.
The first one is some people say that they've known this for years, but it just started blowing up on social media with Disney World and Disneyland.
I just realized what you're about to... Sorry.
yeah.
Disneyland has LA in it for where it's located in LA. And then Disney World has ORL for Orlando. I thought that was cool. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's coincidence or if that was intentional, but I like it.
I just realized I left something downstairs that I wanted to show you guys that dealt with that because I had a feeling you were going to talk about it.
Do you want to go get it?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll just show you after the
Okay,
podcast.
okay.
That works.
Nothing. If anything, we can record a little clip of it. Whatever.
The next thing is Spanish KFC is selling a drumstick Tamagotchi. There you go.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like raise the chicken?
Oh, that
It
would be
does have
cool.
a little
Or
drumstick
do
on
you-
there.
Do you cook the? Are you
That-
cooking the chicken?
Oh no.
Like, does it like start out with an egg and then you get the chicken and then it's just like and then
And
it's
then
dead
deep
and
fry
then deep
That makes me think of
all of the emotions.
the trailer for Minecraft when you see the little chicken and
Yeah.
then the lava goes down and then it shows
Yeah,
the
the-
cooked. Oh, that
For the record, that movie looks terrible.
I'm gonna go see it though.
I want to go see it.
I want to see it for one purpose.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Jack
I
Black
hate.
and Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the combination of them is going to be
they're going to
funny.
be hilarious. I think they could have done like actual like I would have loved to see them do like actual cubed character.
Yeah.
Like especially with Steve.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, I love Jack Black. Let him voice Steve,
Yeah.
but give Steve the square body. It would be so much better when you go through bloop. You're a square Minecraft person.
Is it an isekai?
We're not doing this.
It would be, wouldn't he? Because
Because aren't they getting transported into the Minecraft world?
well, he technically was mining.
Isekais
and
don't
then he
have a
went-
choice. They walk down a tunnel in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go through a mine. He
Okay.
chooses to go there.
Well,
That's
he
okay.
got
But
the
technically,
cube.
yes, I would say the Minecraft movie is an isekai.
I don't think they go down a tunnel. They have the cube that opens up a portal.
You're thinking of the tunnel from the Mario movie.
Well,
no,
like,
in the
he's
trailer
mining
for
in a
Jack Black,
tunnel.
he
Okay.
has a cube, and then he goes down a mine shaft, and then he goes into.
Oh,
He was
who knows?
mining, and then he got the cube from mining, and
He
then
got the
it
craft.
opened the portal. So I'm glad you guys pay attention.
So I'm glad. Clearly, we're gonna have to go see this, even
Yeah.
though I
Yes.
wasn't expecting that.
Thank
so,
you.
All right.
Next thing is Bakugo wins My Hero Academia World's Best Hero poll. Are you looking at the camera because of how I said macadamia? Macadamia nuts, apparently.
Yeah, he's nuts. All right, Bakugo.
Hold on.
Surpassing Deku, a bronze statue of Bakugo will be exhibited in Japan in 2025.
I hate everything you just said.
But
I love his character.
He's now the number one hero.
I just
that's so funny.
what you know what?
I like
never mind.
I like in the show when everyone's helping and you have like a lot of the female characters plus Deku that are so nurturing that are like, here, we'll help you along, and Bakugo's like
Die.
move it, bro.
He's like, get out of my way, you dumb nerd.
Yeah. Yesterday, One Piece was started 10,000 days ago.
That's gross.
So 10,001.
Yeah, 10,001.
And then my last piece of news, Fire Force Season 3 Part 1 airs on April 2025.
Okay, have you seen the trailer?
So excited.
Hell yeah, I've seen this.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The trailer was a little boring for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't really care for the show. That is not a favorite
I like
show
the
of yours.
show, but it's not a favorite show for me. I like the prequel more or the sequel more.
The Soul Eater.
Yeah, I like Soul Eater more than Fire Force.
I think I would rewatch Fire Force 5 times before I
So
rewatched
good.
Soul Eater
That's
again.
so bad.
I barely got through Soul
I've
Eater.
watched Fire Force probably 3 times. So far.
Really?
I love it. And I love Shinra.
Okay.
But
He creeps me out a
I
little
also
bit.
love oh, I just drew a blank on the dude's name. The
Which
dude
one?
His brother?
No, the dude with the 2 different Gen eyes.
Not
Benny
Benji.
Maru.
My
Benny
brain,
Maru.
Benny Maru.
My brain went
You
to Benji.
said not Benji. And when he said Benny Maru, I was like,
Yeah.
that's not right. She just said not Benji.
You can call him
And then-
Benny.
It's Benny.
yeah,
Benji
he-
was what was in my head.
He deserves a pop.
He does. I
I'm
think
mad
they
that
should
he
have.
doesn't.
Yeah, I wish they would have done it over Princess Hibana. To be honest with you.
I thought he did
That would have
have
made more
one.
sense.
yeah.
Did he not?
Or even like the head guy for Class 8. Like I feel like he deserved like
Oh,
a
the
full
captain?
armored, like a fully armored.
Yeah,
Funko.
that would be sweet. It'd have to be like a deluxe, a big one.
Or just like one of the heftier boys, like
Eh.
one of the heavier pops, like Shigaraki's and stuff. Where it's
Okay,
just
yeah.
So it's not actually a thing by Funko,
Oh, it's a
You could
custom one?
but okay, F that. Someone made a custom one, the middle one.
No, it's
oh,
sweet.
that's pretty sick.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's cool.
Oh, if they did him on the broomstick, or no, was it? That's a flag or spear thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I-
would have been sick. That scene was so good.
He is so emotionless, but I love him.
yeah.
Like
How
he
can
was
you
one
He
of
was
my
like, I hate everything I'm doing, but I'm saving everybody right now.
Yeah.
yeah. When he's like, I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to because I'm strong, and the guy's like,
He does
I
it because of
believe
his
in you.
brother. Brother?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I would have to
I don't-
rewatch it.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember, but I do love him.
All right. Next.
Robbie's next.
I'm assuming I'm going next.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got it, buddy.
Okay. Steven Spielberg confirms that Ready Player 2 is already in development.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited. I love people hate the movie
I didn't watch
adaptation to the people love the book compared to the
Okay.
movie. I've gotten halfway through the book. I've watched the movie multiple times. I understand the difference. What's up?
Can you give a quick synopsis of the movie?
Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of the title.
So it's based in the future. People live in VR. They spend all their money there. It's what everyone does. There's really no like human interaction with people anymore.
It's at like the building where they have the headset that they stand in the circles, right? And wear the
Yeah.
headsets.
IOI Center.
You've watched it.
I've watched like the first like 20 minutes and that's about it.
I'm pretty sure I've only watched it because you've watched it at the house or
No.
scenes
I mean,
of it.
it's the movie that has the Iron Giant that makes his return. You got Mechagodzilla that comes in it. You got like a whole.
I don't know, but sorry.
I'll play a clip at the end if we want.
Okay.
But
I know
So
the
they're
movie.
making
I've
a
seen clips
second
of
one.
it.
There's 2 books. So the second book isn't as good as the first book. So and people hated the movie. So we
What was like the plot line? Like, what's the reason for the movie? Like, are they? Is there an evil person? Is there something that they're fighting against? Or
there's so in this it's called the Oasis. It's a VR world, and in this you can do whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. Blah blah blah. The creator of it died and left an Easter egg, and if you find it, you get his whole company and all the money that comes with it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
But after years of going by, no one's found it. But there's these like diehard, they call them egg hunters. They're trying to. You got to find the 3 keys, and then you should be get the egg and stuff. So
Does he?
yes,
Heck yeah.
yeah. He gets the girl. He gets the egg. He
So he's a winner, is what I'm hearing.
but yeah, he also lives in what they call the stacks.
Sergio has seen it.
Facts. Movie is fire.
Shout out Sergio and Megan.
My my friends don't agree with that. Brandon and Jimmy think that the book is better, which I mean,
There's a lot.
the
of
book just
people,
has so much
though.
detail. That's the thing. Like
I-
it talks about the system and the game and way more detail than they changed a lot
The
in this
system?
movie.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I will say there's a lot. I feel like
Yeah.
with comic books or like manga, a lot of people like the video adaptations of it because they like the it's on HBO
Max.
Yeah.
They
Sponsor
like
us.
it. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna get a button for him to press.
Because of what we talked about before. But a lot of times I feel like with other movies, where it's like the Harry Potter series and whatnot, a lot of people like books because of the details is all I was getting at.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I said,
understandable.
the book has way more in-depth details that happen with the storyline than the movie did, but that's how it always works.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather watch a movie than read a book. So
Well, that's,
Audiobooks kind of help that though. Like if you listen to the audiobook of it, it's pretty solid.
I'm surprised you don't listen to audiobooks considering you like listening to like podcasts and things when you're driving and
It's still
working.
kind of different. It's still listening to a podcast compared to an audiobook is very
I
different.
know, but that could be a way of his reading. He
if
likes
it's an
listening.
audiobook, I gotta close my eyes and just imagine everything.
Can you?
No, not when I'm driving.
No, I can't imagine nothing.
Well, I'm saying when you're working.
Yes.
So February 2025, we are getting a symphony adaptation or collaboration where they're doing Naruto.
Yep. It's all of the music from Naruto.
Yeah.
I want that so bad.
Yeah.
I
would love to go see that.
I told you about how, or I think Naomi brought up to you about the how to train your dragon or whatever.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have went to that.
She wants to go to that, and I said I think you would like it more because you love the movies.
I would definitely go to that.
But
I didn't.
We talked about the Naruto one. I think there's a One Piece one. I don't know if there's any other ones.
They
that
just did
I'm
like
on.
a big Disney one recently.
Yep.
Um,
That they did.
One Piece will be taking another big break before
Yeah.
the end of the year, going on another hiatus. This is for the show.
I was gonna say respectfully, how do you take a 6-month hiatus
That's
and
for
then
the manga.
within the 6-month hiatus take another hiatus?
It's so Oda can become more healthy because he's very sick at the moment.
Well, and the dude that just played.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that.
What?
nothing.
Nothing. It's part of my news.
Oh, okay. Oda's. You guys are gonna give me a look. The guy that writes Hunter x Hunter also has problems, right?
Yep, Togashi.
Okay, I was gonna say Oda's not the same, right? But
Yeah.
it's because they're both having their health struggles.
Togashi's more his back. He can't really do anything because he has a very weak and messed up back.
Gotcha.
Number 4 for me is My Hero is doing another collaboration with a Marvel superhero.
Look at that.
Not yet.
He will.
He will. I talked to him yesterday.
Trust me, it'll be on here. It will be right there, or just there will be pictures posted.
If he's here, it's happening.
Um,
I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you said?
My Hero Academia is
ahead.
doing a collaboration with a big Marvel superhero. Comic
Spider-Man.
book. Yes,
Is it really?
it is.
That's crazy. That was just a guess.
They show like a little snip of what the comic cover.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
yeah. So MHA Spider-Man collaboration.
That's gonna be
can't-
fine.
I said it as a joke.
I thought you said it because you knew it already. and I was
No.
like, well,
No, I
I'm
said-
saying your news, buddy.
I said it as a complete joke.
No, they're
it's
they're
his
doing
favorite.
that. So out of nowhere, just whatever.
Hey, I
I'm
mean-
here for it.
Do you think it's because of the TMNT with Naruto?
Naruto?
I do.
Ooh, Yeah.
Because those are going out. Those are going so well right now.
Yeah.
All the covers,
Well,
everything.
you're mixing fandoms.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, everyone loves the turtles. I don't
Would
know.
you guys say that it's a fandom fusion?
I knew it was coming.
I would.
So
I
actually,
was gonna deny
we're
you,
the
but that was
reason-
pretty good.
We're the reason for it. Got it.
Yeah, like the comic book store that I go to, he burned through almost all. He ordered 60 copies, and he burned through all of them in a week. He had to order more for me to pick up the other 2.
Dang.
Yeah, that was just issue 1. There's gonna be Naruto is a 4-book miniseries,
Okay.
which I didn't know that. Getting into it, I thought it was just like a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how many this one will be.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
My final one. Ralph I don't know how to really pronounce his name. I think he's the creator or writer, producer, whatever, of the Harry Potter HBO series that's coming out.
Okay.
Okay.
He's all in favor of Cillian Murphy playing Voldemort in the series.
Okay.
Which they kind of all they did was just copy paste Voldemort's nose on his face. But like you take the hat off, he's got like the bone structure. I could see like a
Is he the guy from Peaky Blinders?
yeah, he's the main Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy Shelby.
I was like, I know I recognize that face.
He's also Scarecrow in Batman Begins.
Sorry.
All right, so my news.
I just get so hurt every episode. Just so hurt.
Hey, at least I'm not insulting you this time.
So what Robbie almost spoiled for my news.
Oh yeah.
Chris was like, I want my 5 news
Yeah.
pieces.
Well, I also I couldn't remember if I sent that one to you,
No.
so I was just colliding those or
Yeah.
adding those to one news bit.
So the voice actor for Frankie in the subbed, not the dubbed,
Yeah.
Okay.
has
Still
decided
crazy.
has decided to leave One Piece.
26 years.
Yep. 26 almost after almost 25 years.
Oh, I thought I read 26.
Yep. So he what?
Are they going to replace him?
Yeah,
Or
they're
are
already
they going
looking.
to-
They're going to
I
replace
was going
him.
to say, are they making him the member to die?
I don't know.
To
No,
see him out?
they said in the article that they're looking for his replacement already.
Yeah.
I want to know who they're going to make.
Here's the thing. They say they're looking. There's no shot they didn't know this was coming and that they don't already have a guy.
Facts.
Yeah.
I just want to know who's going to die. Because, like, everyone's an important part of the team, you know?
I don't know. It's also weird. I don't know if you have this. Did you read the article about this?
A little bit.
He's the first one to ever leave the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people do that after
Yeah.
X amount of years.
Right.
Like, they're like,
But 25 years, he's the first one to leave. That's nuts for an anime.
yeah.
So, sorry, continue.
Are you sad?
I think he's trying to think of if anyone actually left.
No, I'm trying to think.
He's trying to poop.
He was the yeah. He was the last straw hat to join, wasn't he?
Frankie? No. Jinbei joined after
Jinbei.
Frankie.
Other than Jinbei.
And Brooke joined after Frankie.
No.
Yes.
I think
Frankie joined at
Water 7.
Yeah. And then you still had Impel Down afterwards, I'm pretty sure. And then the fight with everything with Ace. We won't.
Yeah, that's
Elaborate.
Impel Down. No, that's Marineford,
Yeah.
which is where we get Jinbei technically.
Not actually. He joins later.
Yeah, but he pledges himself to Luffy there.
Yeah.
But
Jinbei's the late.
yeah,
The
Jinbei's
latest.
the latest. But
Because he doesn't officially join until after Zhao or however you Zoe.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah. You should probably watch it.
I started back up yesterday, actually.
Hey.
Did you really?
I did.
Sergio's watching it too, so I get to talk to both of you about
Good
it.
luck. Good luck.
He's I think 200 episodes. Look.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is my life.
Oh crap! I forgot. He just realized. He just told me yesterday that Frankie's a bad guy.
Hey, spoilers.
Yeah, for real. So Hiroki Ikishida, he is the assistant director for both seasons of Shangri-La Frontier.
Yep.
He has passed away.
Yeah. Big sad. Season 2's not even out yet.
Yep.
Who is this?
An assistant director for Shangri-La Frontier.
Which is an anime that took off, had a very solid start.
Really?
It's
Okay.
another, it's not an isekai, but it's another video game-esque anime.
Okay. If you ever
VR.
see an anime or clips or anything of a dude with like a eagle head, that's Shangri-La.
I don't think I have ever.
He has some really cool.
Some.
That's the second anime now that the MC's weapons are daggers, and they look incredible.
Yeah.
If I could 3D print those, whoo, just everywhere.
Walk into you making like 100 of them.
Just sweating. I need more.
So Hunter x Hunter fighting game.
We said no such thing,
Yeah,
Sergio.
yeah, they're fighting, of course. Hunter x Hunter fighting game.
Yeah.
The new Impact game.
Okay.
That's what's called New Impact. Has been banned in Australia.
I will say I hate the photo.
Haven't
for
they
that.
banned multiple games now?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like we just talked about them.
They were
banning
banning
something.
manga in
That's what it
southern
was.
states.
Did you know they also in Australia banned social media for anyone under the age of 16?
Yep.
How do you do that?
They said all social medias have 1 year to figure out a way to verify ages,
You
and they have
Sure.
to kick everyone out that's under the age limit because they're saying the cons of or the harm that
Yeah.
can be caused from social media exposure.
you only have a little bit longer with TikTok here.
Yeah.
How about you don't talk about that?
Okay. Anyways, so it's been banned in Australia
Yeah.
due to depictions that suggest sexual violence against minors by an adult character.
Probably from Hisoka.
That's the picture they used.
That doesn't help us out at all with anime.
Go
Exactly.
on, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Go and do your thing.
What? Oh, go.
He was trying to like bring up
I know.
the
If you
photo.
can see it
Oh.
at all, I don't know.
Sergio, you're watching. Let us know.
There you go. There's the photo that they used.
I hate that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I will say though, while watching it, how many times did you hear me say like, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't with this character, and I'm in my 20s.
Yeah. So Code Geass,
Yeah.
which I have watched. It's pretty good.
It's got a decent following.
It does. It does have a
really
good
enjoy
following. It has multiple projects in the works now.
it. Like the creators of it, or like spin-offs of the show.
I don't know.
I was
I
gonna
just
say-
know that it has.
Interesting.
It just has multiple. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad someone's enjoying it.
So I don't know.
Make that his ringtone.
Yeah, right. I think I showed you. I can't remember if I showed you. There's an anime out there that correctly predicted a baseball play, like 100% to the T.
No.
Like the anime came out and then the play exactly
Did
happened.
they do that because of the book?
No,
Is it
it's like
The
an MLB
Simpsons?
game.
Oh.
It like I'm talking like 100% exactly how it happened.
You showed me.
Yeah.
Was it a TikTok? Did you send
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
me? We probably watched it.
Have to show you later. But so that anime called Ace of Diamonds, its manga is returning for a new short manga. It comes out December 25th.
All because of this one. They're
No,
getting more
I mean-
hype because of this one.
I mean it. Who knows? It was a big baseball anime
Gotcha.
in Japan before that, so it's good
That is
that it's
weird.
getting a little bit extra.
Weird stuff like look at The Simpsons. They've predicted a bunch
Yeah,
of
I
weird
know.
shit all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Creepy.
Had to wet my whistle.
Oh, that's happened
hate
before
that.
though.
Yeah, no,
But how it
I'll
went
have-
down,
yeah,
like
yeah.
character,
Like,
like
I'm
player
talking,
wise,
like,
like
basically-
what it looked like.
team and everything, basically. So yeah, I know. Quiet down over there.
I'm pretty quiet.
We found out that Cassie doesn't like being shushed.
I hate it, but that's a whole discussion for later.
Yeah.
we know what we're talking about in this episode.
Yeah, right. Every time
Sorry.
Cassie talks, shh.
I will get a. I didn't even do it.
No, that face is for him.
I'm gonna make a one. I'm gonna change the button here, and as soon as you start talking, just. Shh.
Don't.
Okay.
I don't think I would show up ever again.
So, I know you know this. I mean, you know the show, kind of. I'm sure you do. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, never seen it before.
All right. Shush, Cassie. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know the sequel, Legend of Korra.
Yes.
Well, it's getting another sequel.
Yeah.
I thought they would have did like a prequel, maybe with like Kyoshi, because that's kind of what everybody wanted.
No,
But
when they announced the movies and stuff, they said they're making another one.
okay.
What's-
So the new Avatar is another woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a paraplegic.
Yeah. Well,
She's missing a leg,
yes.
but There's more.
Hopefully
I
she
know exactly.
cans.
We had to have read the same thing or seen
Maybe.
it.
Okay.
It's
okay,
twins.
Okay.
There's
It's gonna be the first Avatar to have a twin.
So,
well, no,
Roku
not for
had a
Roku had a twin, but he died.
Yep.
The thing is, they don't know.
I
No
want to
one.
shush both of you.
Yeah.
No one knows if the twin is also going to be an avatar. This
Yeah.
might be the first time we get double avatars.
Yes, because normally if it's a twin, normally the second fetus dies or at birth.
How do you guys feel about that? Because I feel
don't
like
care.
in theory it sounds cool, but it's also one of those things that I'm team
Here's
we don't always have to keep making
I think
sequels.
I think you're gonna love the show because the spirit animals or animal guides that they have. Like Roku's
Appa.
was a dragon. Aang's was a
Appa.
wind bison,
sky bison.
sky bison,
Same thing.
And then Korra's was a polar bear dog.
which was fantastic.
Why didn't anyone show me pictures of this?
I'll show you a picture of Nala later.
Nala's a name too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fun.
This
Fun.
one is a giant white cat.
Watching it.
So
Oh.
They also said
Let me see. That's cool. So,
So
is she
she's-
supposed to look like Toph?
no
she
Look at that
has.
outfit.
Earthbender. She's gonna be a native Earthbender.
Because
She's also
It's part of
missing
the
a
set.
leg, and they say that she uses her earthbending to make her
Yeah.
leg, which
Well,
is
Dope.
fucking sweet.
So do you think they're gonna make another sequel eventually to have fire? Because
Mm,
wasn't
they already-
Korra?
Korra was water. It
water.
goes air, water, earth, fire.
So that's what I'm saying.
They already had
Here's the thing:
the fire one with Roku.
no,
But he
Yes.
didn't have his own show, did he?
No,
Correct.
but he had like a whole mini series within.
you
So what?
saw him a lot with Aang.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but he had full control. I would love to see. I don't know. I have no issue with this. I am excited to see the series make a return
Yep.
because of all the love that it got.
I hated most of Korra though.
Korra,
It became too much of like a mech fight towards the end.
true. Also, they made a big deal with her getting to the dude that can take away bending, and then it ended so fast. So she also knows all three elements to start the show. She struggles with wind or air. She struggles with air because you have to be a couple minutes behind in the live. I do want to say hello and excited for
I'm
anything
trying to
that
read
is
the
more Code Geass. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, you're getting five spinoffs, supposedly. Is that what you said?
I just said that they're getting more.
I thought you said a number.
No number.
Okay.
Just
You're
And we
getting
don't know what
spinoffs,
it is.
so yeah.
yeah, we don't know
But
what
we
it
don't know
is.
if it's spinoffs or if it's its own thing.
Extensions.
Or just from the writers. Who
Yeah.
knows?
The anime poster that I sent you that I wanted to get the top 100.
Yeah.
That is one of the shows on there.
Code
so
Geass?
if we get it, we'll be watching it. Just FYI.
You haven't watched Code Geass?
I've watched
have you watched
15
Fairy Tail yet?
animes.
No,
Yeah, knew that was coming.
that's so far on the
Sorry,
back
I
burner.
have friends. I don't like how easy that rolls off the
Cassie.
tongue.
I'm excited for that, for
Moving
seeing
on.
this. That was a show way back then, getting all the love that it well deserves. And I'm cool. You can stop it after the Earthbender, or you can continue it and do another sequel with Fire just to round it out if you want. I don't care. We're getting what everyone asked for finally, which is 3 movies that has Aang
Adults.
of them. Yeah,
Yes.
which is we're getting in Avatar: The Last Airbender that everybody
Yeah.
wants with Naruto.
Okay.
Like the filler in between that they just skip over. I understand. There's you go
last.
into Boruto.
There's the last movie when they get married,
I understand, but
and you see Sasuke just destroy a meteor.
You
accurate.
say they get married in a movie?
Yeah.
Naruto and Hinata.
I thought they got married at the end of Shippuden.
No.
No, they get married in the last. It's called the last Naruto movie. No.
So you and Sergio lied to me?
Oh God, this
This
is
has
going
been like
downhill.
4 years of them telling me that I
I
Because
own-
she
missed out.
hasn't finished the show.
I
Technically,
own the movie.
Yeah, but they
on
didn't tell me
Crunchyroll.
it was a movie.
Oh, is it on Crunchy now?
They,
I believe so.
I stopped watching Shippuden after the war concluded and it went to
With
the exploding.
Kaguya.
Yeah, and it went to the exploding zombie head things. And they're like, bro, how are you going to stop watching it? Because you just missed the movie. You just missed the wedding and everything. And I was like, they did that in the last 5 episodes that I didn't see. And they're like, yeah.
So you're just trying to get her to finish it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was 5 episodes. That's as bad as him. I'm not watching the last 2 episodes of Attack on Titan.
I stopped watching, I think, the last 10 or whatever. But I was just like, there's no point to it. Because I asked him if it was continued elsewhere. And he said, no, this is literally the only time you'll see this. And
Nope.
there's no conclusion. So I said, nah, I'm not watching it.
Spoiler for you that we didn't know about. There you go. You're welcome.
I'm so mad.
She knew that they got married.
I find these things out on this all the time. And I'm like...
The more you know.
So fist fighting when I get home.
2 of them.
Continue.
You got shushed and now just it's unbelievable.
I
know.
Continue your avatar.
Oh, that was it. I'm just happy to see it continue. Like
Yeah.
I love the show. I love the fandom of it is huge. Which this is also the only cartoon anime-esque show that got made into a D&D campaign. Like
Yeah.
had a whole Kickstarter. They have
So it's
stats and
hitting a
stuff.
bunch of fandoms.
Yeah, it's all around. It's everywhere. What's up?
Would
Yes,
you
it is
say
a fandom fusion.
I think that's why people like it or why it has a following. Because some people consider it anime. So if they're anime lovers, they'll watch it.
Yep.
Some people just consider it as a cartoon. So if you like cartoons, you'll watch it.
Plus that final
Like-
fight with him and the Fire Lord was just so good. Just
I'm not going to lie.
cleanest thing. I don't. That's the only.
I like when Azula goes crazy.
Yeah.
Cuts her
Yeah.
hair, starts throwing lightning and everything.
Chris saw something that said the voice actor for Ty Lee
Yep.
didn't know
No.
she was a villain.
Until she watched the show.
Like of the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ty Lee.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she had no idea that she was a villain because she's so bubbly.
She kind of like did her own thing.
Yeah.
She did what Azula said, and she never really hurt
Yeah.
people. She just stopped their bending.
Yeah.
So like I could see that.
But imagine what, like, you
Voice it all you're
recording
watching. You're
this,
like, oh, this isn't good.
and then you're like, oh, that's
I'm a
not-
bad guy.
Yeah, that's not what I signed up for.
This is a problem.
And then there was something about Azula's voice
Yep.
actor said about
she
like
refuses to watch the ending with Azula.
because she had to get to such a dark place to
Yeah.
record that.
I mean, she went full psycho. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So there's all that.
So in
But,
case people ever wonder how they get there, like how it sounds so believable, it's because the
They-
voice actors and the actors get to a place where
Yeah.
they're not very proud of it, but they're like, I did it.
like
The thing you do for a paycheck.
facts.
I'm so sorry. I keep.
You're good. You're good. Quick little
Side note.
not side. What is it? Honorable mention for news, real quick.
Oh.
Kagura Bachi getting the anime. So hype. That's about it.
He's like, let me throw this out there real quick.
Yep.
But moving on to solo leveling now.
no.
No,
No, we'll talk about this first.
I just want you to know, like,
Do you
my
want to
whole
do?
body
Do you want to do
deflated.
solo leveling
no,
first?
we'll do this first since
This'll
it's a
be
little
quick.
quicker. So
Do you
we-
want to do the Funkos with this?
No.
Nah, we'll do
Okay.
that
No.
last.
Okay.
As you guys know, we tend to go to Funko signings. The next one that we will be going to next weekend is the voice actress for Nezuko.
And however you pronounce her name.
Kanao from Demon Slayer as well.
Bakugo will not be there. We just
Yeah.
thought Bakugo was cool.
Yeah. We got the Bakugo pop, and it's one of the new pop pluses. So it's got the silver lining around it. So it's pretty cool. We thought maybe you guys would like it. Robbie liked it, so he wanted to put it on the podcast.
Are we saying where it's at?
What?
So are we saying where we're going?
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're like you said, we go to these signings all the time. We haven't gone in a hot minute.
Yeah.
I
They
think.
haven't had one in
Yeah.
a hot
Oh yeah,
minute.
the last 2 got canceled. They
Yep.
did cons instead.
Yeah.
I think the last one was our wedding.
No, the last one they did was the.
Kaido.
Was that August?
It was the husband to the one that you need signed that they had before, right?
Obanai. But that was they did that one in a con.
Right, but
yeah.
that was the last one they scheduled because I bought tickets
Yeah.
and then I got refunded.
Yeah,
but that was the last because they were supposed to have it down there. Down in Toledo.
Oh yeah. But this one will be at Oakland Mall.
Yeah. If you're in Michigan and stuff, this will be out at Oakland Mall. The store is called First Form. They're doing a signing. They have Abby Trott and oh god,
I'm pulling it.
Brianna Knickerbocker. I know. I don't know why the last name.
Shout out you for remembering.
Yeah, for real.
So you got Abby Trott, who's Nezuko, and one of the MCs from Don to Don. And then Brianna is Kanao
And Rin.
and Ren. She's also Philo from Rising of the Shield
Yep.
Hero, which I did not know, and she's a couple others.
So
if you're around, tickets are available. Look them up. They got socials out there, so find
Absolutely.
them. We might see you there.
Cool.
In unison.
Yeah. We
We're on the train.
Yeah.
Get off.
Okay, so
Out of these, which ones are you going to get signed?
I'm only gonna get 4 signed.
We haven't talked about it though.
I know. So I
I'm
have
picking
some
2
of these.
and Cassie's picking 2.
I have some of
We both agree that we want this one signed.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one.
I'm debating about either this one or the other one, but I don't know. I don't want to do.
You just want big ones signed?
No, that's the
So
problem.
we're gonna do 4. I'm picking 2 and she's picking 2.
Well, that's not ours, right? That's Robbie's.
Yeah, I
No,
mean
it's
one of
ours
them's yours.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ours now.
Yeah.
I think we should do that one for sure because that's cool.
Yeah, the glow in the dark. Yeah, dude.
I think
Plus,
so.
it's the Pop Plus.
Yeah. So
I didn't even think about that. Like,
with the
one's kinda
I do
damaged.
have another Nezuko pop. It's her with the eyes like that, but she's stepping forward.
yeah,
So I have that one.
isn't that her right there?
No, she has the pink eyes with the veins.
Oh, she's
Because I
Yeah.
thought
So it's
we
another
had
demon
that
form?
one.
Yeah. So my 2 were that one and the other one, but if Cassie's picking that one, I'm gonna pick the other one. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick this
sure.
one.
I would do the 2 demon forms.
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna have her pick 2. She's probably gonna pick one of the 2, probably the one in the basket,
Because I love Baby Nezuko.
and then she's probably gonna pick the other demon form.
Yeah, I
I'm
want the
surprised
2
you guys
demon
don't have
forms and the.
her with the box. Oh, it is. It
Yeah.
says Nezuko in the box right there. It's my
Don't
bad.
you worry.
It literally
I
says many Nezuko in box.
Shut up.
I know we agreed to 4, but I'll let him pay for the 4 and I'll pay for 1. Because if
Spoilers.
if we only have 3 big ones, I don't want 2 out of the 3 big ones signed, you know?
But there's 2 deluxes in one animation.
She shut you down quick.
Okay.
I might
Which
not.
ones
I
are
don't know.
you gonna get signed?
So I.
The ones that he has.
Yeah, I literally have.
These 2.
Yeah. And the one they're giving away.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
There is a metallic form of this
Yes.
too.
Oh, I have that one.
You had the metallic one? It's somewhere.
Oh my god, I have to go dive into the Funko pile in the other
literally
room.
right
So
before
you
we walked
paid
out
for
the.
it?
The metallic one?
No, they're giving away the common. Oh, you said you're giving it away. Never mind. Sorry. I'm here now.
So right before we walked out
Yeah,
the door,
Don't talk about that.
I look at Cassie. I'm like, I gotta go grab the Nezuko pops. So within 5 minutes, we went through like almost all of the boxes to find all of those.
I'm
Yeah, but you needed to anyway. You didn't have to do it right on the spot, and you
Yeah.
could have slowly gone through it. But
I told him, I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm ruining your organization.
he's like, I don't care, find it.
I asked Sergio, I'm like, we have so many boxes, please help. He walked in, said, you guys got it. Walked out.
So I'm definitely getting the glow signed. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm getting that one signed.
Yep.
Are you going to do any quotes? Well, does she even have... I know which
I'm
one you're
taking a
getting.
I'm
Quote.
getting a quote for her.
You want to know what quote he wants to get?
He told me which one he wants to get for Nezuko.
Which is
Yeah.
what?
It's her scream. It's no, I can't.
It's her saying Inosuke.
Yeah,
Yeah. Chris is... He's been geeking like that since...
that's what he did last
thought of
time
it.
we were talking about it. He brought it up and he's like, "I'm definitely getting her to say
It's
this." And I was
gotta
just
be
like,
her
"Wow."
saying Inosuke because that was probably one of my favorite scenes from that
Oh,
season.
it was on FaceTime.
Yeah,
He's like,
Oh, that's what it was.
I was like, well, she doesn't talk, so like because she's the only one that you can't get audio or
Yeah.
videos of with. And I was like, well, she doesn't talk, so like that's fine.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm getting her to quote Inosuke. Just,
Get them to just write sounds that she made.
The grrr.
or like the little like sound animations that they have where she like smacks her headbutts Tanjiro to wake up. That's like boop or
I told Chris I didn't remember the scene where she said Inosuke. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he goes, when she starts talking, and he's in my office at work just going, Inosuke, Inosuke, Inosuke.
so I'm getting those two signed. I'm going to try if I can get them running temporarily. I'm going to try and print her sword for it.
Okay.
And I want to also attempt to print her mouth guard thing.
What?
You got to
quote?
walk in with it in.
I'm not going full like that.
What quote are you going for her? Does she? I don't know.
Her-
The one when she goes to flip the coin.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that I would do.
You could always
I just always do like their moves, like whatever they call it. Like,
hear me out. Since is it confirmed about her and Tanjiro?
Who in Tanjiro?
Butterfly, the one that flips a coin. Isn't he the one that's with her?
No.
She with Inosuke?
Nah, I don't remember now.
I'm pretty sure it was her. I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know,
if her
man.
love interest is Tanjiro, you could always try to do it in like Tanjiro's colors. I'm saying your quote, but in Tanjiro's
I'm
colors.
telling you, she fell for Tanjiro the moment he flipped that coin.
Who said chivalry is dead?
yeah, but yeah. So that's all I'm getting signed. I hope I can get that sword printed.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'd be pretty cool.
that I'll have 3 out of the.
Oh yeah, see,
How many Hashiras are there?
7.
7. So I have 3 out of the 7 Hashira swords.
She's not a
signed.
Hashira.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking
She's the Hashira's like adopted little sister.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, still have a sword there.
Shinobu or whatever.
Yep, Shinobu. Okay. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay, pushy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had
We are
questions
well
about
past
the-
our time.
I know.
No.
It's
When
'cause
do we ever?
you went on rants with Avatar.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I don't think I have an ability to
amongst
shut up.
other things that we went on rants about.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're ranting about ranting.
Yep. According to our schedule, we have 10 minutes left.
We got this.
Shush.
Shush.
How about you stop being negative?
Shh.
Do you know what that's from, by the way?
We're gonna plug another podcast on our podcast.
No,
It's from
we're
Frankie
gonna.
and Joey from TikTok. That's all I'm
Oh.
saying.
Yeah.
Joey hates being shushed, and so does Frankie.
So they
So
just
does
go.
Cassie.
Yeah. But Frankie said when he shushes people, he does
There's
the
like
echo.
the echo, so it's like a shush.
He's like easy into it.
Because not a serious shush.
All right, it's officially that time. No more rants. We're losing traction as we go. Said it earlier. I'm saying it again. Anybody that's watching right now, this is spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen the Solo Leveling movie and hasn't read the books. The Solo Leveling movie that just came out is the last 2 episodes of season 1.
No.
It was
no,
the
no,
entire
it was,
season.
It's a full recap.
Yeah,
of-
it's like a quick recap of season 1 and then the first 2 episodes of
episodes.
season 2. So just be warned, spoilers are happening from here on out.
R.I.P.
yeah.
And I mean, the books are out, stories out. Read it. So real quick,
I'm not gonna say
Rating.
What it says. 8.5, maybe 9.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 as well.
What are you gonna give it?
I'm at an 8.
An 8? Okay.
I loved everything about it. I hated how they cut up season 1 because it didn't. I understand why they did it, but like it was weird. It was the weird points that they chose to do it.
I mean,
but the serpent and stuff was cool. It was
like-
just their transitions were rough.
Okay, yes, the transitions were rough, but it was hitting every point.
Yeah.
Like main point of the season that needed to be shown.
Completely
within a
agree.
full
It was just
recap.
weird cut. It was a weird cut up job. It like you're gonna do all this.
Yeah.
And the cuts, like, you're going to make the following of season 1 or the recap kind of, like, choppy. That
Well,
was my only complaint.
I thought that it was literally only supposed to be the last episode.
Yeah.
So that's why when they started playing the beginning episodes, I was like,
Like you said, that's what
Are
they've
they
done
gonna-
before. They've
I'm like,
done
are they going to skip over that?
they've done
Or are we gonna-
the last two and the first two.
But I loved seeing
Him go
the
through
main
all
points.
of it.
But I hit something and you guys can't hear me anymore. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
we
I can hear you.
We
I
never
couldn't
stopped.
hear it. Like I couldn't hear the feedback. I hit this and then it
Yeah,
stopped.
she unplugged her headphone.
And I can mute you if you want.
No, thank you.
Okay.
That's a awful shush. Wait, be like, you
That's
know
an
what?
extreme
Actually,
shush. Yeah, I don't need a button. I got one.
I got to see all my scenes. That just make me like. I'm telling you, I'm sitting there with every scene in that game. I'm pretty sure I punched him at one point. I'm like, bro, it's here, as if he's never seen it.
I know.
I'm surprised you guys gave it an 8 though for
He
that.
did 8.5 with you.
I know, but like, I feel like there really wasn't much I would change, and with that,
I'm not saying I gave it.
He just wished the transitions were better.
didn't. No, you gave.
Once we hit,
Did you give Venom
once we hit,
an 8?
yeah, but that's a movie. Like that's a full blown movie. So once we hit like the season 2 part,
Yeah.
it was like a 9.5. Like
Yeah.
it was incredible. Everything looked amazing.
So as a movie, you give it an 8, but
Yes.
not for the show itself.
Correct.
You know. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll take that.
I'm so excited for this show. I'm upset that we even have to wait a month to.
Yeah,
and,
wait till January till we get to rewatch the first 2 again, and you
that's
gotta
gonna
wait
be
till it's
subbed.
done. I don't know because they just did Daima and threw dubbed off
Oh,
off
did
rip.
they?
No, they didn't.
Or not? What was? Yeah, Daima was.
No, Daima's still only
was
subbed.
Dandadan. I'm sorry.
There you go. Well, when Solo Leveling
Sorry.
came out, season 1 of Solo Leveling came out, it was subbed, and then like
2
the
weeks
next
later?
week it was done.
No, they weren't wasting time. They pushed
was
it out.
it was almost back to back,
So
Good,
I could
because
see
I-
except
them
for the last 2 episodes. They took a couple weeks for that.
for them to do
Oh, bag.
subbed and dubbed immediately with Dandadan. Like maybe they're catching up. Maybe they're figuring
I
out
all-
how to
hope
do.
they do.
It all depends on the producing company.
True.
Well, all I'm saying is, look how I didn't think we were gonna, because we've gone to a couple anime showings for things,
Yeah.
and like it's almost full, but it's not always sold out. Last night, with it
Yeah.
being the latest one of the night and being completely full, and you're not having like problem children there, like it's just people literally wanting to see the movie.
My favorite part was
think
that
it's-
kid interaction behind me when I was leaving.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get over the people laughing at some points. I was just like, there. I told Chris on the way home, I was confused on the first laugh that everyone was doing. I was like, why are we all collectively laughing? I missed the funny part. But then after that, like when it came to him doing the whole like looking at Egris and Egris being like, not me, bro. Like,
He
that was
just turned
funny.
around. He looks at him. And he goes like,
He's
"Hand
like,
him out."
don't look at me for
First of all,
whatever.
okay. Did you guys take any? I wrote notes. Any notes from you guys?
I just wrote talking points.
No,
Okay.
I'm winging it.
We'll go back and forth, and we'll just collab it all
You guys
through.
always take it.
Well,
Take it.
that's if
So-
you let him talk.
That goes for you too.
You know what? Now
We
you're
listen
muted.
and we don't judge.
You know what? Yeah. Don't make me reach over there and
Yeah,
turn
you
your
can't-
microphone off.
You can't control my buttons
I
over
can
here,
press
buddy.
that switch though.
That's
Oh.
fine. I can turn this whole thing off.
That's okay.
Okay, mom and dad, calm down.
I'm dad.
The fuck you are.
I'm
you wanna
just
go
here with the
first?
dog.
No, go ahead. Ladies first.
We're losing it.
So, My Hero Academia might have officially ended and stuff, but the voice actors and stuff live on through other animes, as we've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, yup.
All Might being the guild leader for
The White Tiger.
the White Tigers.
Deku.
Deku is the...
I forget his name.
Oh, no.
He's
It's-
the D rank.
Are you talking about Jinho?
Yeah, that's Deku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
he got
dog.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ah.
I got, like, he didn't
Ah.
bump my leg. His whiskers like grazed my knee, and yeah. So he's that's the voice of Deku, and then I didn't know this until we saw it last night because it's in season 2.
The dude that is Iron.
That is now Iron was Endeavor.
Yep.
As soon as he started talking, I was like, who the hell is that? That's Endeavor. And I was like, that's Endeavor. And she goes, Like,
That's because she hasn't watched it.
I know. I needed a hype man.
You should have said you wanted Chris to sit next to you.
I did.
No, you didn't.
You said you didn't
You
care.
said you said you didn't care.
I'm kidding. Naomi, he enjoyed sitting by you.
Show some
He's not
emotion.
insulting.
Show some emotion.
She's not into anime like you are.
That was mine. I'm happy to see
That's
that.
it?
That was one of them.
Okay.
I have.
I was going to say, you had a lot of typing for
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of typing. Yeah, this is mine.
Did he move to you?
Yeah, I'm just watching the chords.
And there's really no notes. It's just like things that we could talk about.
Go on.
Sure. Bring the first one.
You're going back and forth. is what he
Okay,
said.
I would be like, so from what we know now within the show, what is Jinwoo?
Daddy.
Exactly.
Sexy.
Exactly.
Don't know. Like,
So, because,
he's not.
like we said
They
before,
classify
spoilers.
him as a player.
Yeah,
but
and-
he's not a human anymore.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
he
that
said
guy-
The dudes told him like he wasn't like we don't have that sense because the Ice Elves had the sense of like we need to kill humans.
Yep.
We don't have it for him.
Do you think maybe he's the human embodiment of those things that killed him and that's why they
No.
disappeared?
No.
No.
You don't think they're wrapped up in the system? They're super strong for no reason.
I will say that they could be wrapped up in the system because when he was explaining who he was, he glitched. When Jinwoo asked him why, like who's telling him, telling them to kill people, he glitched and then it, rewound
Yeah.
and did what it was. So there's a whole thing there.
Me,
Yeah.
personally, I'm that person that I sometimes need spoilers because I get tired of shows where I'm
Yeah.
just like, bro, I need
you
to know
gotta-
something's good at the end
You
of
gotta
this.
give her a
like,
spoiler to
keep my interest.
yeah. Anyways,
I'm so
next.
pissed at you two.
Do we think is solo leveling the next JJK with its story being so short but so incredible to watch?
I think it's
Well,
better than JJK.
I do think it's better as
Hands
JJK
down.
than
I meant as far as like the hype with it, and because it's
Yeah.
doing really well, but the story is not long. It's
I'm
yeah,
hoping
it's
it's
No,
shorter
JJ
than JJK.
yeah. JJK is actually decently long as well. So
they're just
it-
shortening it.
Yeah,
right?
it's the pacing because within these 2 episodes they went through an entire arc. So
But it didn't feel like we were missing that much. Like we
You-
still
you-
got
you-
it.
It was fast.
it was very.
I don't
fast.
know the manhwa though. So
It was fast because the
They pretty much hit all the.
that red gate
They hit everything.
was like half a book.
Yeah.
yeah, but like book versus show. I don't think I wanted. If they would have made it longer, I don't know if I would have cared. You know, like they did enough that I was satisfied.
Yeah.
Well, they had a beginning, climax, and an end to it. They made it like a movie.
They sped up that elf fight
Maybe
too.
that's why I liked it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The elf fight
that
was
final
amazing.
fight, they sped that up real bad.
Good.
It was.
No,
I mean,
he was a huge that starts all the questions.
But unless he's like going to be a main villain type, I don't need a drawn out fight. He got what he needed out of that fight.
kind of. He wanted more.
But like it's also I feel like planting the seed. So
Yes.
that
That's
way
ex- yeah,
that's
that was
exactly
the
what it
purpose.
he's
is.
learning more. He's been like
You saw the system
he's
glitch out of
questioning more.
nowhere.
We're getting more of that where we're being like, okay, wait, is this just him now? Is it more expansive? Is it things like that? Like, I don't know. I think it's cool.
I think the system made him what he was to go fight what's on that island.
So I have a question for you. Do you think the system is bad? Is the system a villain at all in the story?
I think
From
it's
what
a
we know
neutral
from the show.
party.
Yes.
Because I told Chris on the way here, I think the system's kind of like a defense mode thing because like a lot of it
I think it's protecting its best asset right now.
Yeah.
Because
he says even
oh,
like
that's
he's
not
like
even
oh
season. That's not even season 1.
So
he said the whole thing of like oh it picked up on your murderous intent, now it wants me to kill you. Because he's like, we were fine before, but
Yeah.
now you made the system aware of you and your ill intentions. So you gotta die, bro. Like,
so did you catch the part where it was the head of the organization talking to? Was he a general?
Which
Or-
one? Are you talking
in-
about Redhead? Are you talking about Redhead talking, the voice of
No, the old man,
Manga?
the older guy, the gray-haired.
Yeah, talking to Redhead.
Was it a redhead?
In the conference.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
voice
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Magna. Manga kept popping up in my head.
Is that Magna?
yeah.
Wow, I didn't pick up on
Yeah.
that. Nice. Didn't pick up on
Because
that.
Chris Sabat is the other guy.
No. The old guy is not
No,
Chris
no,
Abbott.
not old
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
guild
Yeah.
head. That's how I categorize
Did you
it.
realize what they were talking about in that?
You're gonna have to elaborate.
They're like in the very beginning, season 1.
Yeah.
They talk about the ants in that island, right?
Yep.
They show like the fight scene and them fighting.
And they said they're flying.
yeah. So now they evolved.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now and they're starting to fly and leave the island.
Yep. Because he's
the
saying
whole
like
Jeju Island thing.
he said, "Is it a concern right now?"
Right.
Type.
Like no, they can't
That's
make it
why
that
I
far
think
yet.
the system chose and is doing what they did to Jinwoo
Okay.
Because you think they're wanting him to be
to go fight
like, a
whatever the
bigger
boss is on
purpose.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, why would you?
So I wouldn't say that's a neutral party then. I feel like that's pro hero. We're gonna call it.
Pro
No,
Hunter.
because it doesn't care
Yeah.
who he has to take out to get to that point. He's murdered 8 people.
he's
Yeah.
murdered a few.
So
Just a few.
yeah,
Just a few.
Dude, can we talk about though with homeboy that turns into iron? How swift and like easily he
Dude,
killed him.
I mean, yes,
Sorry, Sam.
but he, yes and no. Like,
Like,
that was a. You know how like insane you have to be to come up with that plan that fast. I know.
I do that too.
I feel like I was starting to get louder, so I had to scoot back.
Yeah. Well, because before it does the playback to show like behind
Yeah,
the
what
fog,
happened?
like you still can process like he had to have killed him to take to get that shadow, but to see it, I'm like,
so reading that and then seeing that come together and animated, it was incredible.
Yeah.
and let me tell you, when he set the guild master dude straight
Oh.
with his little like,
So you realize
Focus
that
on
like the S rankers have like glow eyes.
Yeah.
Like it's starting to like show itself,
Yeah. It's their
but
aura.
no one's picking up on that. Like
Yeah.
no
I-
one around them is like. So like you got the one S rank that showed up. He had the red and 10 eyes. You
Yeah.
got All Might dude.
Yellow.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He's got yellow eyes. The hair thing was different. Couldn't tell that in the manga because he doesn't change in the.
oh, the white hair versus
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he doesn't
orange
change
or
in the
whatever.
book. He just like he has that tone.
Yeah.
So I don't
So
know
is he-
if like they can actually see that because when Jinwoo's like he gets his darkness like aura around him, they can't see that.
So are you saying?
So I
it's-
think it might be like a Demon Slayer thing.
that's what I was gonna ask. Like, do you
Where like
think
it's there, but nobody else can see it.
For our
it's for
sake?
our view.
That could be. If that's true, you think like for show reasons they
yeah.
did that?
Yeah.
Like I said,
To
with
emphasize it.
yeah, like the Demon Slayer thing where
Alright,
like
that's a
we
good
can see the
choice.
flame, the
That's a
water,
good choice,
everything like
'cause
that.
The whole glow eye and they're looking at each other. I was like, man, he about to kill you.
I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Don't let the system know you're there.
All I'm saying is I never would have thought that like Zenitsu basically called All Might a bitch.
Facts.
So
I also like the fact too that it showed how he was speaking to the elf or
Yeah.
the snow elf, and we were all like, "Cool, they're having a conversation." But then it showed from the woman's point of view,
The
and they're
audio
like,
was weird
"What
for
are
a
you
minute. Like when they
saying?"
they played English over their language at the same time.
Yeah,
So
I was like, that was cool.
I've
I was
actually
confused for a second. Sorry,
No, go ahead.
I was just saying I was confused until she said, wait, you can speak to them? Like, and I'm like, oh, that was a different language.
So I've only seen that one other time in an anime, and that's from the original Dragon Ball, when Piccolo and Kami within a human vessel are talking. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
It was very
like
well
it.
done. Like, it was, because it was quick, but like you catch it and you're like, that was cool.
It gave enough.
It just showed that he's different.
Yeah. And even midway through the conversation, he's like, is the system doing this?
I like how majority of the time, if he
Imagine
doesn't
he's
know
just
what's
like,
happening,
do I have this ability now?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
he's like, hold please. Just scroll
Gets
it
out
through.
an iPad.
Yeah. I like the fact that, like, basically whoever he, like, defeats and kills, he can gain their abilities and
gets
level
one.
them up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like like a leech.
Yeah, like Egress,
That's
he
not the right
got is it Ruler's Authority?
Ruler's hand.
Ruler's hand. Yeah, where he can
Telekinesis, basically.
Also, he brought it up in the show. You imagine if he fought Egress with the sword, bro?
Yeah, oh dude, he would have been demolished.
Destroyed.
So he's got two things from other people then, because he got stealth.
He got stealth from the assassin.
He got Ruler's hand. He gets weapons like the fang blades
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Like, he
just got the dude's
dagger.
ice blade,
Yep.
which is
Yeah.
it's good.
So it's
You're next.
I think we just did one of mine technically.
Yeah, it's you. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, why do we think that Jinwoo was actually picked to have the system compared to everybody else?
I think that I think the system chose him. One, I think with him passing all of the obstacles in that double dungeon, cleared him for, like, they're looking for a dude.
Do, 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 do.
Sorry, dog.
You both
I couldn't
stopped
tell
when-
that. I couldn't tell if it was him tapping or if it was like the dog.
It was a
moving.
dog. But what? Why was
think
he
he
put
showed-
into that dungeon?
I don't think he was, because he was the last one anywhere.
I'm saying, like, why did that happen in the dungeon that he was going
So
to?
you think it's targeted, you think it's random.
I think the dungeon randomly pops up.
Do you
Okay.
think it was chosen before? Like the minute he was born into this world?
I wouldn't
like
say the minute that he was
ultimately-
born. I would say that, like, it was the system knew what was going, like, was aware of everything that's going on, and that he had nothing to lose. Basically, he was the weakest.
With the system, we agree, like, the system exists just outside of everything,
Yeah.
but it sees everything going on.
Yes.
So, I mean, it could have
Yeah.
seen Jinwoo going through it, but seen the potential of
Yeah.
what he could be, and was just like, you.
I feel like it was also too a slight like his determination, but also slight. I think it favors his resentment towards because
I think part of it
he's-
is his bloodlust. Like,
yeah.
he will do anything for his family, and
He
it
wants to
means
be-
anything
Anything.
for his family.
And he wants to be strong. He wants to like
He just wants to be stronger to protect his family. Like, he
Yeah.
wants to protect his mom and his sister because his dad left and, like,
because everyone
or
else that was
disappeared, not left.
everyone else that left, like they were like, I can't die, I can't die, I can't die, and he's sitting there being like,
We got to finish this before we can
yeah,
leave.
he's like, we can't leave, like we will die if we do. And then he, even when he's about to die, he's like, I want another chance, I want to stay alive, I need to do this, I blah 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 blah. And so I feel like that was partially the system's like, you passed, bro.
I think it was literally I think part of it was not part. I think most of the situation was credential met. Like, this double dungeon, it might be popping up in every dungeon. People just don't either choose not to go further,
Yeah.
or
Well,
they
they said-
choose to leave to bring in the S ranks because it's a double dungeon like they were supposed to, and when they
Yeah.
come in, it's gone.
Yeah.
So, like, it could be something as far as that, but these guys chose to go further, and then it was just like, all right, and they let everyone in. If it was just Jinwoo, I feel like it would have not been as group intentional,
Yeah.
or group not intentional, group involved. I think, and with him, there's also a thing. The statue looks at him first,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to start everything off. He's looking right at Jinwoo
Well,
to start.
yes and no, because Juhi said that It looked at her first.
No, she said she saw the eyes move.
Okay.
I don't think she said it looked at her. She just saw the eyes move.
And
She
then
said
it
it's
looked right at
watching
him
us.
again with the giant smile, and it was just like bad things are about to happen.
Yeah.
I just want to know though, for the B ranked dude that went crazy, the assassin or whatever.
Yeah.
He was sweet.
I just
Oh,
want.
I like him.
What was the reason for bringing back their group? I don't think they ever explained that.
What do you mean bringing back the group?
It was just a coincidence.
Well, because he said like the bloodlust, he wanted to
everybody
kill
from the double dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the point? But they all specifically got a notification to be there, so
Yeah.
like
It's
they were
because-
there
No,
together.
They were all like on the back burners, not getting dungeons, but they like not going through dungeons, but they needed people. That's why the prisoners
Yeah.
were there. So since they're on the back burners, they're like, hey, we need you. Come on.
I don't know, man. I don't believe in just random coincidences like
yeah.
that. I think it's weird that they
I
specifically
think
brought
he
back
used all of them. With them being in a double dungeon and stuff, he could have used them like they snapped, they did this, they started fighting the prisoners, they all died.
I feel like I don't like the fact that they just made him crazy. Like he had no
Made who
story.
crazy?
The B ranked
Assassination
dude,
dude.
Oh.
where he's just like he did the whole like seeing if he has reawakened. And then in this dungeon, he's like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna kill all of you. Like for what?
It's just
He had
just
the
what he wants to
reason-
do.
He wasn't. Yeah, he was always murdering people.
He was
I know.
bloodthirsty.
But I just
He could his build made him the perfect killer
Yeah.
because he could stealth kill and leave and no one knew he was there. He literally said, "I use this ability all the time, but as soon as
Nobody
someone
knows.
Yeah.
sees me do it,
no one lives to.
or no
Tell
one
the
lives to
tale.
see me." Yeah,
But I'm saying I think it's weird that there's like no explanation. Then you have all of everyone together again. And then he realistically was only told to kill the 3. And then he would have gotten away with just killing the 3. But then he killed everyone.
Yeah, because he
Well,
wants
attempted
he likes
to kill everyone.
technically, that's the second time that Jinwoo and the healer have met since the situation.
I know, but I'm saying like everyone.
They met with the random dungeon that started.
She didn't know he was there,
Yeah,
though.
she turned around and saw him walking away. That's it.
And then she's like, "Is that who I
He
think
recognized her.
I'm just saying, like that's not their first interaction
Yeah.
since the double dungeon.
But they got called back to 1.
Just the 4 of them.
Sure.
There was one that didn't show.
5.
There was one that
3
didn't show.
3 survivors and 2 other people that died in the thing by the assassin dude
There was 5 survivors.
from the double dungeon.
Yes.
And-
Only 4 showed up.
All 5 were there. Jinwoo,
Yep.
Ju-
Sorry, there
Julie
were
or
6
whatever.
survivors then.
Dude without.
Because there was another woman that ran out first.
Oh yeah, she wasn't at the.
Yeah. There was one survivor that didn't show up.
Yeah.
So, yep. Robbie, what's next?
With how serious the anime is, and like in the books, you don't really catch it as much, like because you're just reading through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see that they're putting they did it very well. That they're adding like some relief, some comedy in
Yeah.
it to like lighten things up. Because
Yeah.
if he was just full dark, I don't think the show would be as loved as it is. But
Yeah.
like, did all this murder, and then you got Iron over there, just like, bonk, 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 and he's
Man.
just like, hey, don't make me regret you, and
He's
then
the
walks
big-
away, and he's just like, I thought I was doing the right thing, and he
Yeah.
was like, you messed up.
It-
And then the mages are like, yeah,
yeah.
He's the big dumb idiot.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's very useful going forward, though.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything.
I know.
I would hope he's useful.
He's useless.
You have no idea.
I'm still so
Seeing the Goku hop again, but on the big screen was so hype.
All I'm saying is,
And then he went. It was the fight that you was so confused about. You
The
made
assassin fight.
where you fought the B rank assassin.
Oh, that's why Chris gets so excited.
it's a tribute to Goku after Akira Toriyama died
They literally made a whole. We talked about it.
on the podcast.
Yeah, I missed it last night.
All I'm saying is, Dark Aria during that scene last night in theaters gave me chills.
Facts.
That song.
That was a very. I saw the hop and I was like, do it. And it'll, let's go.
Literally, it was the hop, and then he was just there.
The dash, bro.
Yeah, the dash skill was good. I like it.
Do you have another topic?
I don't. All
You
of
had
my
like 6 things.
yeah, all of my
we just
topics.
burned through all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Call me Owen Wilson.
Are you surprised? We talked about this a little bit for like 2 seconds. Are you surprised with how much they showed?
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly I thought that I figured that they would have cut the second episode off when they like how they would have stopped the second episode was when the leader of the Ice Elves showed up.
I'm happy they didn't though.
Yeah, I'm happy they didn't.
They needed to end it where they did it. They
Yeah.
chose correctly. It was just I was also surprised how much we got in that.
Yeah.
I would say I'm not though, but only from the sense of you guys have both read
Yeah.
the manhwa. I have not. I make that very clear every time.
I mean, it makes
And,
sense where
like,
they ended as far as the movie goes.
with how long they took for recapping the first season, I feel like we needed them to do as much as they did for the
I
second.
didn't even look. How long was the movie?
We were there from 9:40 till 11:50, and about 20 minutes of previews. So that's an hour.
Almost 2 hours?
Yeah.
Hour 50.
The first like hour was the recap.
Hour to an hour 15.
Yeah. I would have been fine.
I think I would have been pissed if they would have done just one episode.
Like I said, I number 8 out of 10 for me. However, you could have cut the season 1 recap in
Yeah.
half,
Yeah.
and just done like little blips, maybe a little better transition into it, and then season 2 and show that much to cover the rest of the time, and then I would have been fine.
Yeah. My thing is though, like I try to weigh the pros and cons of paying for stuff like that.
Yeah, it
So,
definitely
like-
made it worth the money
Yeah.
with how they did it.
If they would have done shorter season 2 at all, like I would have been like, bro, I could have just rewatched season 1 at home.
It would have been like, I don't think you would have really known. It would have been like maybe 10 minutes. Because like he's talking about when he shows up after they all like reveal themselves.
No, I'm talking. Well, what do you mean by that? Like before the
What
big fight?
you're saying.
the
Just
dude-
before the big fight. After
When he throws the dude, and then he looks over to nothing and goes,
It's
I don't
like-
know why you guys are using stealth with
Yeah.
that much power. It's useless. And then they all just show up at the camp.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Is
figured.
that what you were talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
that's when I figured like they were gonna stop. That would have been a great cliffhanger.
I mean, that would have been. I feel like that's a good ending episode
Yeah,
wise. Like when you're
exactly.
watching, you're like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen next week?" And then
Yeah.
like they pick up where they're talking, and then
So that's like you said, it'd be a good episode ending.
yeah,
But I mean, we don't know. That could have been the ending of episode 1.
yeah. It also
Or-
feels like these
Probably
episodes
will
are
be.
longer.
Yeah. The ending of episode 1 could also be when they first get in there and the red gate happens and Homeboy gets shot with the arrow.
In the eyes.
Yeah.
Dude, that was rough. When he went down and they showed it, I was like, "Ugh."
Well, I love the girl being like, well, I know this one's special.
Yep.
She's like, you saw it.
Dude, that youngin loves him now. Just
That's-
full in love with Jinwoo now. I'm gonna be depending on you
Yeah.
from here on out. Like, don't do it, Jinwoo.
I will say, oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
No, go ahead.
No, if you were going to comment on that, I'm slightly changing it.
I was just going to say, don't get caught up.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Try to catch a case.
Stay strong, my boy.
Oof.
Oh,
I should not have let Chris talk. Okay.
Did you see how much she was blushing? She's giving it up. She's giving it up.
I got kind of irritated, though, that the A rank dude
Yeah.
specifically left the lower ranked people most likely to die
Yep.
and then had the audacity to get pissed off that his
Oh my
people died.
That's
and then
when they
he
were
went to
laughing, by the way.
immediately
When he
wanted to
walked-
kill
Yeah.
those. I'm like, what the heck, bro? Like
Is
you
that why
were the
you were confused why they were laughing?
Yeah.
well, yeah. When he made his face and everyone was
they're all
laughing, I was
just
like,
haha, and they're eating and have a whole camp and stuff.
and he's like, I'm gonna kill him.
Everyone's dead. You're eating meat over here by a fire. Like, it was kind of funny because, like,
Yeah.
he just-
It's like ironic, funny, kind of.
Yeah.
And I understand like why he was pissed, but to immediately go into like, I'm gonna kill all of you, I didn't get that. I
Well,
was like, that
that's his-
doesn't make sense to me for his little character arc. Is because they're sitting there like, he's a great leader. That's why we're having. He said, this is difficult. You losers stay behind. Die. I don't care. And then he's like, my strong people died. How dare you live? What the heck? Like
It's-
what part of that is a leader?
He's the
He-
messed up golden boy.
He
is what
showed
he
no
is.
leadership in all of
I mean,
that.
That was the point.
He was mentally unstable after losing everyone. Shield's broken. These
Yeah.
elves are just fucking
he's
his day
cold.
up. He's in a different world, and he thought he was this big bad dude, and
Yeah.
he was a joke.
He
to
was
these
a
ice
jock
elves.
that got humbled.
I just wanted
Yeah.
him to actually like work with them. So in the way that he did, I wasn't sad about it.
They needed
But
to
it
make
just,
you dislike him for when he got
Yeah.
murked. You were like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I just hated how he switched so fast. He,
I
like
don't know
I said,
that I would say he ever switched. He
Well,
was like that. He didn't even
They
give
made him-
glances to the other people.
that's what I'm like. They made him sound so fantastic outside of it.
Yes.
they're like,
I disagree with that.
What
They-
happened is that he was a dick, but he had the cover of being this glorious person.
He goes,
His
you guys will be
guildmaster
fine.
person.
He's a rank A rank
Ray
tank.
I don't like the fact that they're making like the A ranks and the S ranks just dicks. I don't like that.
They're stronger, so they think they're better. It's the classic high school jock.
Yeah,
is
I
what
know,
it
but
is.
like the assassin, B rank, and
Yep.
then the first dude he's now killed a C rank.
Yep.
Well, sorry, a D rank, a C rank, a B rank, and an A rank, which means he's going to go on to fight an S rank next.
Well, yeah,
probably.
it's gonna be the
Huang.
dude.
The is that how you say his name?
Yeah,
I was going
Huang.
to Google it, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
how to
gonna be the
spell
dude
his
that
name.
he,
Huang.
the brother to the guy that he
Yeah.
murked.
Yeah.
And I like, where are we going to go after this? You know,
He's gonna go fight the big bad on the island.
you think that's it? And then the end of the show.
There's the S ranks that can't, like, even as a group, they couldn't beat the island. He's gonna go in there and just pow pow.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes on. It'll make sense.
Oh, gee, sorry, I can't rant about this to you guys because you
Why?
know.
No,
I
you can't
completely
rant.
want you to rant.
No, I was kidding. I'm saying because like every time I say something, I know you guys are like,
Well,
we know.
No,
We
no,
know
because from the
things.
movie aspect, you're right. Like it's only shown so much, and they're doing this. So like, I completely understand their point of view.
Does he fight against? You guys probably won't tell me because we're on the podcast and it's a big spoiler. But like, does he fight against Chris Abbott or Magna?
no.
Chris Abbott tries to get him on his team.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he said that during the.
From that point
they
on.
don't, they don't
Yeah.
really, they don't fight. If they do, it's like training.
Okay,
It's
I like.
nothing serious.
I like how that guy
you'll
was like-
you'll like the All Might character.
Yeah.
I like the guy being like, yes, I knew he would pull through, and
Yeah.
he's so proud of him. And then Chris Abbott is like, get him on my team now.
Listen.
it gets better.
Listen, all
Wait
I'm
until
saying
Deku.
is,
Deku's hilarious and coming
I
up
lo-
in this next season.
Thank you so much for also going along the lines of like
I
not
can't
remembering
remember
the
the character names.
yeah, neither can I.
Like I've been around Deku too long.
Yeah.
It's just immediately what pops in my brain.
All I'm saying is most of like Chris Sabat's voice, like his characters that he voices, if you like disrespect him, but like in a respectful way, you like automatically become like his favorite person in the show, in almost every show.
Dude, when he grabbed Jinwoo and claws came out and his hair didn't change that time,
Yep,
just his
his
eyes.
claws.
He's like, hey, and he's like, I just saved all your people. You better respect me. He's like, you know what? You're right. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
I thought it was crazy when the two were about to frickin'
Yeah,
each other, and then the
A-rank
dude was like,
"Ha!"
and he's like, "Ooh, you guys held back your punches. Thanks for that."
Yeah,
You think that was impressive? Wait until episode
4.
Does Jinwoo fight brother dude this season.
This season?
This season.
So this season they announced that this season's going to be 13 episodes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
There's a possibility.
if they
I know you
do,
guys know.
if he fights him,
It's hard to compare it with the pacing that they're doing. So
it'll be season finale is.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
it'll do what MHA
be-
did, which is they're going to end it and start it off for the next season.
Well, they didn't really comment on it in the first when they did the recap of the first season. Him trying to find the thingamajig for his mom.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they didn't do a
that's
whole
gonna
bit.
be this season.
So does that mean they're leaving it out specifically for you to see it during season 2?
Oh no, that's next. That's next. Oh my
that's
God,
the next-
you just
that-
reminded me what's coming up. You're about to get. It
Does his
explains
dad
it.
pop up too? Since they made a point to say his dad disappeared and not that his dad
Don't know.
is dead or anything.
We don't know what's going to happen this season
I don't know what they're.
because the pacing is
These 2 episodes were fast.
yeah.
I feel
So, like,
you
it-
guys are giving me
No, I'm
political
giving you a
answers.
general answer. Like these first 2 episodes for season 2 covered more than what we were
Yeah.
expecting. So I don't know how much they're going to try and push for season 2
Yeah. We don't know
because
how
season
much
1
is going to be within the season.
the puppy touched storm.
Oh,
Season 1 pretty much covered.
The first book.
Yeah.
how did they cover an entire?
No.
season with
It
one book, but you
covered up
said-
until it covered the first 3, I think.
First 3 episodes?
First 3 books. Because I picked up back on book 4 for season 2.
Oof. So
So
They said those
Pacing's
2
wild.
episodes were only one book.
the
Oh,
first 2
yeah.
episodes. Yeah.
yeah. I'm saying like
Oh, sorry, baby.
season 1, I think was like the first 3 books. I can tell you actually.
And the 2 episodes, like he said earlier, it was like half of a book already. Like a majority of a book. There was a whole arc within 2. They're switching arcs fast.
Yeah. So
Well, it's new gen pacing.
season 2
boy.
picks up book 4.
Okay.
So season 1 burned through 3 volumes already,
And
and
right
there's
now
only
there's only 9.
9. So from
Are
where
we
this
only
is
getting
going-
3 seasons?
from where I mean, how many are there? 9's not it, right?
I think that's it.
I'm Googling it.
If 9's it, then
Family worth the Google.
it's gonna be JJK, bro. Worse, not like worse anime wise.
I hate that you knew I was Googling it and you Googled it anyways.
What?
Excuse
me.
You are excused. Nope.
Oh god, I just got re-excited. I saw the Funko boxes on the side. I was like, oh,
Oh.
what's it say? Cassie,
It's finished.
there's only 9 books.
And it said, I was reading this. It says the franchise currently has a sequel called Solo Leveling Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about his kid.
Oh, we're
Oh,
we're shot. Oh, we're shot. We're getting 3 seasons.
yeah.
That blows. I get. Why do short animes have to be so good?
You know what I realized? I think like it's
fine. I
It
guess
reminds
it's
me of
fine.
another anime that I think is max gonna be 4 seasons. If not, it's going to be 3. And it's
JJK.
that one.
Fire Force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got 2. We're getting the 3rd one.
Yeah, we're getting the 3rd one, but I think if they don't finish it now, next season, that's it.
Black Clover's kind of the same. We're only getting like 4 seasons out of it, but a few movies, right?
There's more than 4.
I think
The
there's.
fifth one, the 5th one's out. I think the 6th one is.
I don't think there's that many.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yep. Continue talking.
I'm sad to see that that's all we're getting, because that's most likely what we're getting if we're burning through like that.
I will say though, I'm happy though if they keep it like that, like where they have 3 books to 1 season.
Yeah.
Because Chris said with JJK at least, when we talked about it originally when we were talking about Gojo being locked up, Chris
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, get used to it because it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, and then
until,
they announced that he's gonna be
next
out in
season.
the next season.
And Chris was like, "How much did they skip to do that?"
At least a whole book.
Yeah. Black Clover has 4 seasons. Currently. There should be a 5th, but the manga is still not done.
Well, I thought they were
I
saying.
didn't realize the manga wasn't done.
I thought they said they're doing 1 more season plus 3 movies and then being done.
I mean,
It
that's
might
what they
cover
did with
the-
Demon Slayer.
Maybe that's why I'm confusing.
Yeah.
I swore we talked about it.
We
before,
definitely
but-
have talked about
Yeah.
it, but things might have changed. I don't know.
Alright.
I also didn't realize the manga wasn't done for Black
Yeah.
Clover.
It's
exciting.
Yeah.
Abby's like,
I can't.
there's more.
No, yeah, like Black
But
Clover has a
wait.
special spot
Yeah.
for me. Like, I understand you can be like, well, it's Naruto, but like, I don't. It's just different. I don't know.
All right. What's left on your
You want to
solo
make
leveling
this
thing?
We
the
can-
last talking point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fine. See if I can find a good one. The one I thought I was gonna say was actually for Funkos, not for this.
Sponsor
Okay.
us.
where we are in the show.
Yeah,
Do you think who would you say is the villain if you had to choose one?
in solo leveling right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Do you think there is one? Do you think it's setting up for one? Do you think there's someone working behind the scenes? What do you think? Because I think it's weird to be on season 2 and not have.
I don't think we have a villain right now.
But if there's
I mean,
only 3
minus
seasons,
like the ants.
Yeah, I'd say Jeju Island would be the villain
Yeah,
right
like,
now.
I feel
Are
like
you
they're just
thinking-
not touching what's.
do you think it's an ant, or do you think it's gonna be like a human, or
I'm gonna
like
throw it all off. The main villain is the Hunter society
And what was your reason?
because
for
they want to know more about Jinwoo, and because I'm assuming that as soon as they figure out what he is, he's gone. They're gonna
Why,
try and take him out
though?
I think
because he's too powerful,
Maybe,
or he can be too powerful.
but I
but they're
think
gonna
they
need
would
him
also.
for the island.
That's what I'm saying. Like they would need him for their ultimate
I think
purpose.
it's.
Yeah,
I think it's
but it
going to
could
come
be
down
after
to
the island.
the system or the Hunters Association might want him done, but I think you're going to have like some people that back his play
Yeah,
and go against it, and it's going to be
it's
like the
gonna be
All Might
Magna.
character.
It's gonna be All
and
Might.
It's going to be people like that. Like you might think
Chajayan.
he's a bad guy, but he saved my life, or like he's done this. Like we're going with him.
Kind of like how people have been lying for him.
You're going to be so hyped for season 2. Yeah, that'll be it for this week. We hope you guys enjoyed. We tried to restructure. It didn't really work, but
That starts next week.
our rants are terrible. So, yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next weekend.
Later, taters.
Come join the journey.